Hi everyone, I'm Tanya. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. Today I'm going to go through my new binder setup for 2026. I've bought a few new binders, got another one in one of the Advent boxes. I've done up some new dashboards, so everything is looking all fresh and new for the new year. So I bought 4 new binders from Pretty Peach Budgeting at the end of 2025, and so I've finally set them all up and I'm going to show you, have a look through them and see what categories. There's a few new ones, so yeah, so we'll just go through them. So the first binder is this musk one from the candy collection from Pretty Peach Budgeting. And I've made some dashboards, new envelopes as well. So the categories in this binder are, and I've tried to mix, every binder has a mixture of high priority, low priority, fun stuff, important stuff, just so that when I'm putting money, because I usually like to just allocate like $100 to a binder, so it's not $100 just going to fun stuff or $100 just going to bills and things like that. So there'll be a mixture. So there's no categories for binders. They're all just a mixture of different categories. So in this one we have emergency, car, funeral. This is a new one. So one of the goals for this year is to add $1,000 each year to a funeral fund. Birthday, holiday, horse, and Advent, so that I can start saving for Advent boxes now, so I'm not getting hit with a big bill at the end of the year. So that's the musk binder. The next one we have is marshmallow, and in this one we have hair, dance, I think I'm going back to dance this year, family fun, one-on-one sun time. So this is a new one. This is what I would like, and it probably will just be saving for it this year and then doing it next year. But what I would like is to save maybe $250 per son. So Roy and I have 4 sons between us, 2 each. So what I would like to do is like save up $250 and then like go to each son and say, okay, we've got a budget of $250 and I want them to plan a one-on-one day with them and their parents. So for me, I'd go to my eldest son, okay, we've got $250, you plan a day for us in that budget, and it'd just be one-on-one time with me and him. I don't know if they're going to be into it, but that's what I would like. We'll see. Girls and guys trip. I used to have this in 2 different envelopes, but I've just condensed it into one. Christmas and savings. The next one is sherbet. And in this one we have electricity, water, birthday, passports, clothes, alpaca, and future farm. Next we have fairy floss, and in this one we have medical, pet, household, getting ahead, gift, adventure, and weekend away. We still have our beautiful events binder from Linda. New Year's is empty. We used that. We spent 110 on the BoomNet cruise on New Year's Day, and then we had money left over, so we used it for the crystal bowl Reiki healing session that we did, so that was really nice. I need to put money, I've got money allocated to put into this for Survival Day, which is next week, just over a week's time. So we're planning on booking a kayaking trip on that day. It's out to sea, hopefully see dolphins, but it also goes around and looks at a lot of the local indigenous sites and educates you about them. So we thought that would be a nice thing to do on that day. So yeah, I've got all the usual categories in here: anniversary, Easter, Anzac Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, Christmas, and birthdays. Love that binder. We've still got our same minis binder, but we've put some dashboards in there, and we've got some fresh new challenges to start. Still got 6 categories, so we'll get that one started very soon. This was one of the gifts in the General AU's advent box, so I've turned it into the savings challenge binder. And so yeah, we have some new dashboards for that, and we've set it up. We've got some new challenges. A lot of them are from the advent box. So yeah, so looking forward to getting started with that. We have what was last year the 5K binder is now the 7.5K binder, and put some in there. And then we've got some dashboards for all the different savings challenges that we've got lined up for this year. So that's that one. Got cash in them all ready to go. I've just been waiting to finish all the dashboards and things. And then we've got the cruise binder, so that's still got a few challenges doing for the last couple of weeks for that. And then after the cruise is finished, I'm going to reallocate that $50 a fortnight and make it a Christmas binder. So I've got some Christmas savings challenges to put in there. I haven't actually put them in yet, but I'll do that after the cruise is all done. But it's all ready to go when that happens. And yeah, that's it. One extra thing I'm doing this year, this is the book I usually just jot down my budget in. I do plan on doing more budget with me videos. I just haven't been organized enough to do it. But I'm also at the start of every month going to write out what my goals are for the month, and then tick off at the end of the month which ones I've done. So we've got like financial ones and just in general doing things like the things that are on my vision board. So we've got to see Cluedo the stage show. We have done that, so we can tick that off. Byron Bay kayak tour, we're planning on doing that on January 26th. An outing with friends. I have done one outing with one friend, so technically that will count. And a dog-friendly day out. Still need to plan that one, so I'm gonna have to organize that for next weekend for the long weekend. I was hoping to do it today, which is Sunday, but it is pouring rain, so not pleasant. And then just to try and stay on track for our goals. So by the end of January, I'd like to, and I don't think this is, we've just had a lot on this month, so I don't think we're going to hit most of these but as long as it's just in general, so we can keep track of where we need to up funds. But anyway, so we'd like to have $390 saved towards the family holiday, have $200 saved for a pottery class. I actually still haven't asked Roy if he wants to do that, so I need to do that. Well, because if he doesn't, then that's $200. I don't have to bother saving for it, but we'll see. Have $145 saved towards the cow experience, have $70 saved towards a horse ride, have $200 saved for a weekend away, and have $625 saved for the 7.5k binder. I don't think we're going to hit any of those targets, to be honest. We've just had another vet bill, ongoing blood tests, so that was another $365 on Friday, and now the bloods are still not great. Her liver levels are still really high, so they want her to try tablets, so that's $135 a month for tablets. So we're going to trial it for a month, have more blood tests, so that will be another $365 in a month's time, and then reassess if the tablets are working. We'll continue with those, and if they're not making much of a difference, then obviously we won't continue with them, but then they will probably be really encouraging the surgery route, which will be like $10,000. So we will see. I mean, I think in the long run, if the tablets are working and that's $135 a month, I worked that out, it's going to be like $1,600 every year. So in the long run, it's probably worth coming up with the 10 grand and doing the surgery, because she's only a year old. So I don't know. I feel like we will give ourselves, we won't jump straight into surgery. I don't think we'll give ourselves a year to make the decision and save up the funds if we need to, but yes, we will see how that goes. And one more thing I am changing this year, when I do my grocery budget, I usually do $350 towards groceries, $150 for fuel, and $150 for either dining out or takeaway. So because I got all these cool things in the advent, so I've got the, what do they call it? Budget booster cards. Then also this cute duck, duck, goose or swan. So I'm going to use this one this week. I'm going to alternate. So what I'm going to do is, okay, for my grocery money, how much money am I going to take out of it? So that is a swan, so we're going to take $20. I better write this down. $20 out of the grocery money. And we're going to take, it's another swan, so that's fuel. $20 out of fuel. And dining is a duck. We're going to take $10 out of that, so that's $50. And now I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice and see where that $50 is going to go. Number 6, it's going to go towards the cruise. Nice. So each fortnight I will do that, and I'll alternate between the duck, duck, goose or swan, and also the budget booster cards. And that's it. That's it for this video. I'm really excited for this year. I'm loving the new binders. They are stunning, and yeah, just really looking forward to getting into it and seeing how we go with all these goals. I'm loving watching everybody else's videos and seeing how excited everybody is for the start of the year. So yeah, let's all have a good one. I hope you are having a safe day, because there just seems to be floods in places, bushfires in other places. It's typical Australia. It's crazy. So yeah, please stay safe, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye. you.